All right, y'all. So Ultimate FREYNA is going to be the best character for these 400% dungeons. And let me tell y'all why. And I'm going to have to say, just because one, her AoE spreads so far and you don't have to really do the work. And two, she can kill all the enemies at once. Bunny, especially high voltage Bunny, can only kill 3 enemies at once or 4, whatever it is. And you have to keep like going around and proccing the shit. With FREYNA, I can just throw it at the group and go about my business. Everything's gonna die, everything next to it's gonna die, and it's just gonna keep spreading. FREYNA makes these dungeons honestly so easy. They don't even feel like 400%. The hardest thing is dealing with your frame rate while you're playing FREYNA on these. And yeah, like as you can see right there, bro, everything's dead. Look, everything's just gonna die. And this is the same build. This build has not been optimized for the 400%. And I'm just throwing down my poison, and it's just gonna spread. It'll get everything for me. I know I don't really have to do nothing. I could just go chill up here. It's just gonna keep killing everything. Look, FREYNA is absolutely disgusting for these 400% dungeons, and it's not even close, guys. She's absolutely the best character. She's giving, I don't know if Bunny's like, if you could even call her second. I would say Val be a second, then Bunny. And if you're running high voltage Bunny in here, you're gonna run into a lot of problems with her not being able to kill the mobs. No matter how fast her electricity kills the mobs, you're gonna run into that problem consistently, and you will need to use your guns as well. FREYNA's biggest problem with the 400% dungeons is the fact that she kind of doesn't do that good on the boss, because the bosses have many phases. With the multiple phases on the bosses, it kind of makes it to where, like, yeah, your ultimate ability can kill them easily, but it goes on cooldown. So you'll get their little shield down, and then you'll have to wait for your cooldown to come off to kill them fast. Obviously, if you have a really strong gun, I'm using a Secret Garden because that's what I use on FREYNA. It's decent, but it doesn't kill them like extremely fast. Not as fast as her ultimate. But if you have an extremely strong gun that can one-shot any boss or something, like an Afterglow sword or a shotgun or something like that, then it's a different story. But as of right now, her biggest thing is those bosses. They do give her a little bit of trouble, as they do take a little longer to kill, but that would just depend on your weapons. So far with the Secret Garden, that's been my experience. But yeah, man, she's absolutely the best for these. And you don't even need Ultimate FREYNA, guys. Don't like get FOMO and say, oh, I gotta spend money, I gotta go buy Ultimate FREYNA. You absolutely do not, guys. I'm using regular FREYNA right now. She is completely fine, like completely fine for this. Don't give the developers money, man. This patch, I feel like they were really like, I don't know, stingy with the skins and the prices of the skins and everything. Everything seemed just a little too expensive for my liking, guys, and I refuse to buy anything this patch, because I'm not finna support developers that take advantage of their player base, especially the games like Loki on life support right now, and we still sticking with it, and like we riding for them, and they couldn't give us regular price skins. Yeah, man, that's how I feel. I feel like y'all shouldn't buy Ultimate FREYNA, shouldn't buy the skins, but at the end of the day, man, it's your money, and if you got the extra money, why not, right? Yeah, FREYNA's absolutely crushing these, bro. You could finish these like every 5 minutes with FREYNA, maybe even less. Biggest problem you get is just the bosses. Some survivability. I'm sure Ultimate FREYNA will fix that because she'll do more damage. I did see there's new mods too I want to try out, but overall, man, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'm absolutely enjoying these 400% dungeons. Now, why the developers gotta be annoying, bro? Like, they just couldn't give us the 400% dungeons and leave it at that. They gotta make it to where it's only available during invasions, and I think that's super annoying and unnecessary. Like, who does that benefit? Like, why would players want that? That's so anti-player. But it's all good, y'all. Like I said, man, if you feel like something is wrong, then don't support it. But if you feel like, you know what, it's not that big of a deal, then support it, man. Me personally, I feel like it's wrong that they're making it to where you can only do these certain times a week or certain days on the week, because what if you want to farm a specific amorph up and you can't now because of these dungeons are not in rotation, and it's only certain, like, everything Nexon does has to come with a caveat. Like, we just can't get nice shit, right? It's like, yeah, we're doing an event where you can buy, you know, they were doing the one where you could buy blueprints and shit, and then they're like, oh, but certain blueprints aren't available during the event. Like, wait, what? Why though? Like, what? Who is it hurting to have blueprints available, you know? So that's my thought process. I'm ranting now, but let's kill these bosses real quick. And if I had her ultimate always available to her, she actually wouldn't be doing too bad against these bosses, but unfortunately I don't. And sometimes it's hard to tell her poison versus their poison, so I'd be standing in it like crazy. And yeah, that's how FREYNA's going right now. I noticed too, these bosses seem to drop way more modules and fucking orange modules. It seems like these 400% dungeons is the way to go, y'all. So if you got regular FREYNA, man, everyone should have her. Use her, dude. Use her up. Use her for this. She is absolutely cracked, and I personally don't think you're wasting time or money by leveling her up, because even if you did do ultimate FREYNA, go farm her up, it would take a long time to craft her, y'all. And like, you gotta wait for her to craft, you gotta go start farming XP on her. You're looking at least like a week before you get a fully maxed out ultimate FREYNA. Don't even waste your time with that shit, man. Go get a regular FREYNA and wait for them to update it to where you can use a regular character, infuse it into an ultimate or whatever they're gonna do. But yeah, man, these dungeons are good. Bring FREYNA in. It's gonna be easy, man. Y'all got this shit. Drop a like, drop a sub, y'all. We get into 3K by the end of this month, man. Help the boy out. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.